So what do you have on her? And can you put her away for good? And I mean real time.
Well,
no manicures.
I'm not sure I can put her away.
Well, house arrest then. With ankle bracelets and cattle prods.
Right now the idea is to change the focus of the investigation. Put it on Barbara, take it off Rose and Emily.
Oh. Can I help?
Yeah. What can you tell me about Dusty Donovan?
Dusty Donovan. Well, he's Molly's current boy toy. Mm-hmm. Or he was. Why? What does he have to do with Barbara?
I don't know yet.
Oh, and he's supposedly very rich. And he's something to John. Not a son exactly, but they're connected somehow. And John, of course, is connected to Barbara.
Well, if this dressmaking thing doesn't work out, you should look into getting your license.
Oh, right. Cop Carly, Hal, and Marco would really love that, wouldn't they? I just have one question. This getting Rose and Emily off the hook, you didn't bury any evidence or anything, did you? You didn't do anything out there, did you? Because I wouldn't want you to get in trouble or anything.
Nothing's buried. It's okay.
Well, how did you manage it?
Well, let me put it this way. There's what I know and what I can prove, which so far are not the same thing. Meanwhile, I'm working on this idea that someone gave me about justice. That it can't just live in law books. It's got to have something to do with the way people live their lives.
Jack, the day you start listening to me...
Hey, I only listen to you when you make sense. And when you tell me the truth.
I know what I did to you. By lying. What I did to all of us. The thing is, I make mistakes and I'm afraid to tell you because I'm afraid you're going to leave me. And then you end up leaving me anyway, so
Hey.
But I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to explain why I act like such a stupid idiot sometimes.
You told me the truth about Rose and Emily.
Well, that's because it's not me on the line.
Wait a minute, that's what you think? If you're not perfect, I won't love you anymore?
I don't think. That's the problem. I get caught up. Or I react, or I get impatient, so then I do something that I can't take back, and it's only later, that I realize it, and by then, of course, it's too late.
Hey, listen, that's part of being creative, right? Jumping on your instincts, taking risks.
Only most of the time it ends up biting me in the butt.
Oh, I don't know. It's a cute little butt.
The butt is enormous.
It is not.
I'm huge, and I have nothing to wear, and I don't have time to make myself decent maternity.
Oh, Monte Carlo's got to have a wardrobe budget. Go shopping. Spend some money.
Oh, Craig would love that.
So where is he?
I don't know. And that's the truth. He left town, and he has not called me.
Well, if he does call, will you tell me?
Now, if you really believe that Craig has been in touch with Carly and she knows where he is, you should call her. Better yet, go see her. She's your sister. If she has some information, she'll tell you.
Carly's not going to help me, Emma. She hates me.
Rosanna, she does not. Now, I was watching her at the wedding. She was very happy for you.
Huh. Well, that lasted about 5 minutes. Look, it's pointless to think that Carly and I can ever be close. What good does it get me? I make nice with her. She ends up spending more time with Craig than I do. She knows all of his secrets, all of his dreams.
Craig didn't marry her, honey. He married you.
That lot of good that did me. He walked out on me, Emma. Who knows if the marriage is even legal? It certainly wasn't consummated.
All right, now. Let's just not pretend that Craig Montgomery is a saint. But then, my dear, neither are you. It's much too early to give up on something that you wanted so badly. You have got to pull yourself together. You have got to stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Oh, I don't understand. Why are you being so hateful?
Because I just want to be straight with you. You understand? Okay, so your husband walked off. But sitting here in a little wrinkled heap is not going to get him back. You are a beautiful, intelligent, successful woman. You have to start acting like one. Now, if you want your husband back, go get him.
He's threatening me again?
I'm warning you.
Really?
You two selling tickets? You're making quite a scene.
Careful, Barbara. Dusty's just warning me that it's dangerous to open my mouth.
She drank too much.
I think Barbara deserves to know who her friends are and who their friends are. You see, Dusty has friends that they shove women around if they don't get what they want. So if I were you, I would stay far away from Dusty
I'm
Donovan.
gonna let you two kids work out your problems. I have business to attend to.
Get your hands off me!
You want your money back, you keep your mouth shut.
Or what?
Or else I can't control what happens to you. I'm gonna get you your check as soon as I can. Walk away right now. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I thought she was supposed to be your cover, so Rose wouldn't see you coming.
Well, I guess I'm not as irresistible as you thought I was.
What you are is failing on all fronts. Jack thinks that you and I are up to something. You won't take my abduction seriously. Rose and Paul are marching towards the altar, and you're here battling with some tart you're supposed to be having a visible affair with. I'm going to repeat something that I said to you earlier. I just don't need you.
Enjoy the wedding. You find someone else to spank, lady. I'm getting a little bored.
Oh, my. Where's all that confidence you had earlier? You begged me for a second chance to get it. Ro, what's the matter? Don't think you can follow through?
You know I can follow through.
So we have a deal.
Rose kidnapped my mother. She admitted it.
Okay.
But only after weeks of denying it. I asked her point blank. I said that it wouldn't make a difference, that I would understand. And I do understand. But why in the hell did she feel like she had to lie to me? And Dusty, he's a part of this whole thing, too. He concocted this alibi so I wouldn't suspect her. So they were both lying to me.
Paul, I don't blame you for wanting to break something, but just make sure that it's the right thing. This whole situation here, the kidnapping, the designer wars, it all tracks back to Craig. So before you rush off to Jack and end this relationship with Rose, I think you need to find Craig and beat the truth out
I
of
would
him.
love to tear Craig apart, but he left town. No one has seen him since the wedding.
Not even Rosanna?
She hasn't seen him.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To call Aaron.
Lily, don't even try to defend her. Don't.
Your marriage is about choices. I chose Holden. And what about Rose? Do you love Rose? Do you love her enough to want to marry her?
Yes, I do love her, and I understand how she feels about my mother, but not about the lying. They were both lying to me.
I know.
And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right about me choosing Rose. But doesn't Rose have to choose me? Shouldn't she have come to me instead of Dusty?